Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of First Impressions. Today we are playing a game called Defcon. Defcon is a game of mutually assured destruction. Mutually assured destruction means, well, nuke everybody. That's pretty much the way this game is. If you've ever seen the movie War Games, you should know that War Games is that this game is based off of geothermal nuclear war, which was the game that they used within that game to kind of simulate nuclear war, and it didn't work. And you just watch the movie; it's really good. Has Matthew Broderick in it. How can you not like Ferris Bueller? But I digress. I am digressing. This game is a strategy game developed by Introvserion Software, where you are counting down the Defcon 1 and pretty much trying to destroy whoever your opponent is across the world by launching nukes from planes, from missile silos, trying to stop submarines from coming in, blowing up radar stations so they can't see anything coming in. It gets pretty crazy in here. Now, I'm going to play a new game, and we're going to close these off while I explain a few things. This game has a ridiculous amount of options that allows you to play a game in multiple ways. We're going to go and set this on custom game real fast. Now, for the options you can choose whether you want to actually advertise it or not on LAN or internet, depending on which one you want to play. You can choose how many territories you want, territories being, say, North America, South America, Eastern Europe, Western Europe, Africa, Australia, Southeast Asia. How many cities are in each territory? How many targets get nuked or not? You can have how many population per territory, population in millions. So you can make it so you want to have we got 160 people, which will increase or decrease your score depending on how well you're doing. You can choose whether you want the city the spread of the populations to be default, which is based upon actual the cities around the world. Have them be equalized for a more, say, tournament aspect. Have it be random where it's kind of weighted, or have it be totally random where it's like it doesn't matter. You can have 3 people in one city. You can decide if you want to have everybody random territories, so nobody's arguing over who's getting Europe or whatever. You can choose whether you want to have the ability to defect from an alliance, if you want to be able to share during your share radar during your alliance. You can have it on game speed. You can choose what the lowest game speed you want is, 5x real time, or real time being 1 second to 1 second. You can choose what the slowest speed is. You have your normal game speed, or what the slowest speed allowed is. The percentage of nukes left in the game will trigger a victory timer. How many minutes are left in the actual game? The victory timer, so if you have 100 nukes in the game, victory timer's at 20. You go below 20%, 20 nukes, the victory timer will start. Victory timer is how many minutes left in the game before it's over. The max real time for the game allows you to say how long this game's going to be. Now, with something like this, you could have it so that the game is run. You could have it run. All right, so I'm going to have this run for, say, I'm going to set this for an 8-hour game. You and your friends can get together and have the game run for an 8-hour day, checking in and out of the game as you play. It's something that's very useful if you want to do a long game, but you can't really dedicate a lot of time to, an hour and a half to sit there and play straight strategy. You can bounce in and out and play with a bunch of friends throughout the entire day. You can have unit controls, and you can have it so that their units are, instead of having, say, a fixed number of silos or a fixed number of et cetera, it gives you the ability to change how much you want. Like, okay, I want to rush a mass amount of silos. I really don't care about air bases. That will be and you can adjust your strategy beforehand. It's good for if you want to try out an odd build, or if you want to think, hey, this might work better if I rush a whole bunch of air bases instead. So it's one of those things that you can mess around with. You can adjust the scale of the world, how many spectators in the game, if your spectator chat is a public chat or a private chat. So if you're afraid of ghosting from your friends, you can enable team switching. And that's pretty much it for those options. Now, they give you a whole bunch of different game modes that you can play with. Office mode is something that's awesome. I think is very, very interesting, where you have the game is set to run for 6 hours, or no longer than 6 hours. The game will have no sound and will run in windowed mode, and if a boss appears, you hit escape twice and will minimize the tray. Not taskbar, or minimize to your system tray, not your taskbar. So, sneaky, sneaky introversion. Sneaky, sneaky. But a whole bunch of other presets include diplomacy, where everybody starts on the same team. Speed Defcon, which we'll be playing, and hopefully I won't get destroyed in because it is really fast. The game will run, Speed Defcon will run no longer than 15 minutes. And it's not exactly a good thing because it's going to be hard to explain everything in that matter. But I'm pretty sure you should be able to get a decent deal of what is going on by doing this. So we're going to go set this on Speed Defcon. Set up an AI. We'll start in Europe. We'll have them start in India, or Southeast Asia, I guess. And now I'm going to do a little bit of explanation in here because the game gets really, really hectic when you start playing it. There are 5 different types of objects that you can get. Or there are 4 different types of structures is the word I'm looking for here. Structures that you get. You get radars, which reveal on the map where things are. You have missile silos, which launch missiles and can stop other missiles from coming in. You have air bases, which allow you to send out fighters that can stop missiles, other airplanes or ships. And you have bombers also coming from them, which will fly over and drop a short-range nuke onto a target. And you have ships. Now, there are 3 types of ships. Carriers, which are anti-submarine ships. They fly around with a few bombers and a few fighters on there, and they can drop depth charges after they find a submarine. You have battleships, which go around, and they're combat ships. They go around and they'll shoot other ships. And then you have submarines, which carry nuclear missiles. Those missiles are used to blow up everything else. It's kind of the point of having them. And it's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors thing of the fleet battle. Now, you might not see a lot of the fleet battle going on because of the locations that I picked, but I think that for an introductory video, this is a good way to show what the game can kind of be about. So without further ado, let's get at it. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to make the fleets. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Put that here. Fleets. 1, 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Fleets. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then fleets. Run 6 carriers, and then 6 battleships. If it would hurry up. Now, we're going to set those up, and we're going to move those around here. We're going to move those around here. We're going to move the submarines in. I can't move them in here. Now, right now, we're going to build radars all around here. And you can see that there's a radar looking at us. And we're going to put some silos down around my cities, and that's a whole bunch of defense, and we're going to put down a whole bunch of air bases up here. Now, once we hit Defcon 2, I'm going to start sending out bombers. Or Defcon 3. No. Yeah, Defcon 3, I'm going to start sending out bombers to cities. As you can see, it's a long trek. So we're going to go to Delhi. Well, first things first, we're going to blow up the radar station as well. So let's launch off some bombers. Let's go to Bombay. We already got that one. These guys can go over here as well. And hopefully we can get the ships over here. And now we're in Defcon 2. We're getting closer. At Defcon 1, I'm going to start turning some of these into some of the missile silos into. I'm going to change them from anti-air defense to missile launches, and that's when things get fun. So now we're going to go and where are we at here? We're going to do some bomber launches over in India, some down over there as well. So ships keep going. And let's have them and we have the bombers out and ready to go. Oh, and there we go. Defcon 1, and the bombs are off. Radar is gone. We are switching over to ICBMs, and we are hitting Shanghai. We are hitting Bangkok. Hong Kong is getting 4 nukes. Beijing getting 3 nukes. We're going to change this one in the back over here. Going to start blowing up more places around here. And right now, I am in the lead currently. And we're going to leave the rest of these on air defense because the nukes are coming. And We hit Bombay. And as you can see, my air defense is seeing the bomber come through. And there we go. We got launches coming. Now, I can only hope that we'll be able to get out of this fast enough to start blocking some of these, because this can get real hairy real fast. Now, we have 3 bombers left, so we're going to go see if we can go and hit Tokyo twice. And the only thing we can do right now is hope. And let's hope we can get there, because once we can get the ships over here, if we can get the ships over here, that's going to be a lot of damage coming through. So far, we are killing him. He's at minus 21 points. Every time he loses 1 million people, he loses a point. Every time I kill 1 million people, I get 2 points. So, oh, there goes my radar station. And you need to get out there. I'm going to launch our fighters off to see if we can stop some of the nukes. Not looking that good. Oh, they're making a comeback now. Oh, that is just not nice. Oh, that's a lot of people dying. Alright, so now we're gonna just... Alright, we're going... That's it. We're sending this off, and we're just gonna start nuking everything. The world is going to hell in a handbasket. Let's just make sure we're getting all of it. See, he decided that he wasn't going to do anything in terms of trying to play defense, really. He just let all the nukes come through and decided he was going to launch it, and now he is whooping my ass in the process. So, let's see if we can catch this on the rebound really quick. Wow, I'm getting my ass kicked here. Now we have our arsenal of nukes going through, as you can see. I have every one of his cities targeted right now, and I have more nukes on the way. So I really need to make a huge comeback by pretty much annihilating these cities in the process, and we'll see what happens. Ooh, and he's shooting a whole bunch of my nukes down in the process, so I'm not exactly sure if I'll be able to get out of this one. Ooh, this is not looking good for the heroes, folks. Not looking good for the heroes at all. So right now what we're going to have to do here is get these guys in range. Now these nukes are going to come through and they're going to deal a ton of damage in the process because their guns will not be able to stop most of it. See, as I just hit them, I just hit, I'm not exactly sure what city that is. Looks like Nagoya. And they're down to, well, 1 million people left. Oh, I was hoping I was going to do a little bit more damage in the process, but I guess not. These things are really messing me up. So I'm going to have to do here to pretty much win this is I need these nukes to get in range of these. I need to hit Tokyo is what I need to do. That is the target now, is to hit Tokyo. Do I have any nukes left? Nope. I have no nukes left on my bombers. We're gonna let these guys just fight over here to mask the fact that I am moving up a nice force of 12 submarines, each armed with 5 nukes each, that is going to come and dominate. I honestly think I can pull this one out. I mean, we will see, but I honestly think I can. We just got to wait a little bit longer. I don't even know if I can get to Tokyo here. Now, if you want to take oh, interesting, trying to get me from the back over here. Not going to happen. But if you take a look at the time right now, technically this game has been running for 2 hours and 20 minutes. This is what you can kind of expect to see in a 2-hour, 20-minute game. Just, you know, more of a, you would have a lot more tactical responses coming for that. Now, let's move this guy up. Come on. You're going to get moved over here now. Now, now we have Seoul and Tokyo are going to be, if I can get there. Hopefully I can get there. But they have no detection, by the way. Ah, shit. I have to go up here. Oh, we're gonna switch that around. Oh, looks like Seoul might be in range. If it is, this could be game for them. I only have 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to make this happen. Oh, maybe it won't be in range. Oh, that would be very, very bad for me. This might be really hard. It's a very, very close game. 69 points at 45. Oh, so close, but in range. So, bombs away. Now we just unload every one of these nukes. Now, hopefully these will be able to get through. This is not actually looking good. It looks like they're just blowing up every one of my nukes on the way through. Uh-oh, this is looking real bad for the heroes. Oh my god, I'm not doing good here. Oh, I hit Bangkok. Ah, come on. Give me something. Oh, wow. Oh, their subs are coming now, too. I think I screwed up. What I should have done is launched them all faster. Unfortunately, I can't pause the time. Oh, this is not looking good. You need to get your fighters out there. Victory timers remaining. It looks like I may have lost this game, folks. Definitely looks like I lost it. It was a pretty close game. But yep, this looks like this game is going to be over very shortly. Do I have anything left? Oh, I have one left. Ugh. Bangalore has 6.6 million, 0.4 million. Bombay has 0.7, so maybe I can just do something. Oh, no way happening. Not happening, Charlie. So, from the looks of it, I have been defeated. We just have to let the clock run out and see what happens. I'd be saying my good games to my opponent right now. It was a well-played, fast match. But as you can see, that this game requires a lot of strategic thinking and a lot of, you know, at least for this mode, you need a lot of fast reactions to what is going on, a lot of awareness to control over the map to make sure that you understand what is going on and how to handle this. But for longer games, it gives you a lot more time to think and to plan and to maybe converse with your allies, chat systems. You know, you can have your own alliance chat down here, public chat to talk your shit with your friends in between. But yep, this is going to be over. So I will just let this play out. That is a shame because I thought I was going to beat him. But you know, I'll manner up for the competitor, or for the computer. Good game. He did a very, very good job. Oh, their nuclear launchers in the carriers too. Well then, that's something, you learn something new. See, this is why playing through this is my 4th game ever of playing Defcon. And playing through this in this kind of manner, you can see the mistakes that some people would make or they might forget when they're playing. This is why I love a series like this, because I'm playing through it as someone new to the game. The only reason I didn't do this as a blind playthrough is because a game like this requires a little bit of, familiarizing yourself. So I'm not sitting there for, 13 minutes trying to be like, how do I do this? But at the end, you can see that I lost 53 to 69. He killed 64.8 million of my people. I killed 59.8 million of his. I had a little bit of collateral damage. Not so good. I got 19 nukes to go off. He got 30, so he kind of beat me in that regard. As you can see, that his whole blitzkrieg strategy of just launching them all off in the very beginning and then switching to air defense worked a lot better than mine trying to launch 2 off. But I really like this game, and it is part of the Humble Indie Bundle. For those that don't know what the Humble Indie Bundle is, the Humble Indie Bundle is a charity-based bundle of independent games that you can set the price that you want to pay for them. Now, right now, it's the Introversion Humble Bundle, which has all the Introversion games, which you'll be seeing more of these in there. More first impressions for those games. And from there, there's Defcon, there's Multiwinia, there's Darwinia, there's Uplink, and they're all really good games. And you get to set the price. You get to pay whatever you want from. So you can pay a cent if you really want. There's no reason not to. But please do a little bit more. This does go to charity. Now, I hope you really enjoyed this installment of First Impressions. I know I made myself look like a complete terrible player. If you like what I'm doing, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I try to put out content every day for you guys. If you really like the video, hit the like button. If you really, really like the video, favorite it. Be sure to go to the Facebook page, my community Facebook page, facebook.com/TEHCRAZ. Best way to get in contact with me, best way to talk to me. You can post a question, I'll post questions to you. And I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of First Impressions, and this is Chris signing out. Have a good night.